Well, it's the back 40 pursuit of this cat and mouse game is about zigging and zagging in sync. When he zigs, you gotta zig, and when he zags, you gotta zag. But if he zigs and you zag, there's nothing to put in your bag. I went and hunted my original set at the other property 20 minutes away, and my shooter showed up behind my house last night at 5 o'clock, daylight. So it's okay, he's there. I've seen him once in daylight. He crossed the fence for a split second, didn't allow me any camera time or nothing. We got another very windy south breeze. It's not even a breeze, it's 10 plus miles an hour, and it's gonna be 30 gusts today. We're gonna hunt here this morning. We'll be on lockdown in the blind because it's not an ideal wind, but that's what we're doing. I'm gonna put Dylan the decoy up, and he's gonna hopefully entice the young lad to come play with us. That's our game plan. Love it or leave it, that's our plan. Till we kill him.
TAGNBRAG Nation, good and great morning from New York. Man, it is my first hunt up here since early October, mid-October, right before we went to Kansas. It's November 5th. We're 3 days off Dino taking down Freddy. The boss on the hill is gone. We are waiting for a new one to move in, but we've got a couple other good bucks in here that we are hoping to run into up here on this plot. More than likely, I'm looking to run into a buck that we call Stevie Wonder, aka Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is a bruiser of a 10-point. He's got a little kicker. And he's probably only 4, but if he comes by me, he ain't gonna live till 5. Dean and I got some work to do today. It's warm, it's gonna be windy. We've got to cut, brush hog some corn. We've got to rake some paths, all in preparation for rut week. You know, Dino got it done, obviously, but then that doesn't mean the work stops. We're still mid-season. We're looking to capitalize on a couple more bucks up here between the group, and there's a couple more bucks up here to capitalize on, so we're in it to win it, baby. We are in it to win it. But since we've got to do some work up here this late morning and afternoon, I decided to jump in the truck at 4 this morning and head up to get a morning hunting. Why not? I was either gonna, it's November 5th. I either wanted to be in the woods in Ohio or New York. Ohio would have left us working a little bit late and maybe not getting an afternoon hunting, so you sacrifice a little sleep, you get your ass up, you get in the car, you sip on some coffee, and you get on the road. Beautiful morning, although it is a little warm. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. We got sporadic cloud cover overhead, not much going on other than a chucking south wind, but I don't hate the wind. I don't. It's November 5th. I don't know how much the conditions are going to matter if he is up on his feet and looking. If he's in between does, it's not going to matter. It matters when the movement is essentially subdued because the doe activity is subdued, if that makes sense. But I don't think it's going to matter with him if he is cruising and looking, if he's in between specimens. That's what we're hoping for. It's not easy to film, self-film, especially out of these blinds. So we're going to figure it out. We're in the new banks that we moved during turkey season. Got a lot of corn and beans up here. Food Plot Chronicles. Let's just say it worked. And it worked really, really well. So, yeah, hopefully we can see a couple deer this morning. If not, we're going to just sit back and enjoy the view. The fruits of the labor. It's nice getting another little change of scenery from Ohio after hunting Ohio the past week or so. A rut week starts in T-minus 3 days. But my goodness, filling a tag before then wouldn't suck. So, let's see what we can see this morning.
Good morning. Little guy, real little guy. Barely a buck. Put his eyes on the decoy. We just need the right one because it will work. Dylan creates just enough of a distraction. Especially with this wind, I got the windows closed. And he just came from downwind of us. But he's a little guy. Jeez, he's coming right here. Good. Yards. Look at this buck. This is nuts. He's tweaking, trying to find this doe. I just had a hot doe run behind me. This doe's all jacked up too. She's looking in the
Oh, there's another buck. This is wild. Holy smokes, you guys. Holy smokes. Talk about November just blowing up right in your freaking face. Whoa. Whoa. I just saw 3 different bucks. 3 different bucks in the past 5 minutes. The last 2 were... Oh, there's another deer. That doe's getting chased. Oh, shit. Same buck. Holy smokes, this is nuts. There's another deer. This is nuts. They're trying to find her. Holy smokes. That dude is trying to find her. She's behind the blind somewhere. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. And anything, and I mean anything, that is on that deer's... Oh, there's another buck. Oh, that's the same little one. Holy shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. A hot doe just ran through here and shit is hitting the fan, ladies and gentlemen. It is hitting the fan. My goodness.
Huh?
sucking wind. I don't even think he saw the decoy. It was so fast. My sleeve. Whoa, that was crazy. He's gotta be right there. Holy crap. He's only got one way to go, 2 ways to go. There he is. Go down, lay down right there, buddy. Lay down. He's hurt. His shot was a little back. I hit my sleeve. I heard it. Oh, that happened so flippin' fast. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Holy shit. It's a nice buck. This may take some time. Damn. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done. I mean, he was gonna come up. He probably would have pummeled Dylan. I didn't want to risk not getting a shot. Oh. Come on, go in there and bed down.
Talk about freaking blowing up. Just got a text from Uncle Jay. He just freaking stuck one in Tennessee. Boom, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go. It's starting to freaking pop. It is starting to pop. And he just stuck a good one. We got this deer on trail camera the other night. And maybe this morning, he just stuck a good one. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Holy smokes. Talk about freaking the woods lighting up. Talk about the woods lighting up. Wow. Wow. It's election day and things are popping, baby. Make hunt camps great again. Make them great again. Now, where's old? Now, where's old Wonder Boy? Stevie Wonder.
Well, I knew it was a matter of time before this decoy worked. My backyard, my backwoods, all 5 acres of it, it's just a pass-through. I've got a little chicory and some food plots, but they just don't feed regularly. It's a pass-through and it's a good funnel. And I started using the decoy a couple years ago for these bucks that are cruising and running like this one was in order to slow them down. And I've had so many encounters, just not with the right buck. And this morning, it worked. Shot was a little rushed, things happened fast. But Dylan the Deke, brought him back. The Snortwease got his attention. And we got a shot in a good one. We're gonna give him some time. And we'll be back and we'll do a good recovery. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I don't take these opportunities for granted. And I savor the moment. I try so hard to just savor the moment. Oh, there's my arrow. Jeez. That buck was standing on that little knoll where the decoy is. Oh, my arrow down here. Clean. Unfortunately. Alright, let's go evaluate some footage.
Well, it's been a day, folks. It's been a day. From New York to Tennessee, it's been a day. Had a pretty active morning in here. Saw some bucks cruising hard at core. Dean and I had some chores to do today. Get ready for rut week, so we did that. We're jumping it back in. We've only got about an hour and a half to hunt, but our chores took a little bit longer. I also sent us on a massive detour because I was flying the drone and I lost that son of a gun in the sanctuary bottom where we never go, ever. Barely even during shed season. But we went down there looking for it. You could see it on the GPS, and I think that was just where it was last tracked, which could have been 100 feet in the air, 150 feet in the air.
Coming back out, little guy.
So with the wind and everything, we got a little buck coming back out. But anyway, we're back in here, hour and a half. Uncle Jay is experiencing the lows of bow hunting right now. Hopefully he can find his deer either later tonight or in the morning. Unfortunately, the shot was a little low. What's he doing?
He's going to investigate. He's gotta know.
Unfortunately, the shot was a little bit low. So I don't know. It's a bummer. It's I feel for them. I've been there. It's not a good feeling. They got rain coming in the night. So he's just, I can only imagine what he's feeling in his head. But not something that you try to do, not something that you want to do, but it's part of the sport. And now it's, you gotta refocus your energy to find the deer for the deer's sake. And I know he's doing that. He's one of the best at doing that. But it's unfortunate he doesn't have his hands on that bad boy right now. I don't know. Maybe there's a hot doe in here. There sure was earlier. So you just never know what can happen. It's a balmy 75 degrees out on November 5th. Very unseasonably warm right now. Just looking for a buck in between does, or one that's hot on the trail of a stanky one. And enjoy the city either way with my bro. Because he's cameraman now, he's tagged out. Must be nice. Hashtag that, must be nice. It is nice. It's good to have you here too, cuz. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Well, we got a soupy morning. It's been a pretty rating night. We're going on, geez, I don't know, 26, 27 hours yesterday morning. Put an arrow through a pretty nice 8-point behind my house. Conditions, everything were right up until the shot. I put the decoy out and this deer read the script because he was just rutted up, and I got him to turn and come into the decoy, which I used as my distraction. But my shot was back and low. Watched him bed down, and he got up. He got up between the 5 hours, 6 hours that I went back after him. Put a dog on him last night that didn't prevail, and now I've got some friendly support coming in to continue helping. I'm convinced this deer's dead. I want to do its justice out of respect for the deer, out of for my own peace of mind. If you're a bow hunter, you know this happens. You're bound to make I didn't even make a bad shot. He just stepped the string in quarter 2, and the arrow didn't hit its mark. So no excuses, but I am gonna do whatever it takes to find this deer. If we don't find him today, I'll be walking the hillside and hoping to stumble upon him just to put this story to rest. Got some backup help coming. We're not done yet. Uncle Jay's not giving up. And hopefully he's just laying up in the tornado debris. There's plenty of bedding area for him to lay down, feel secure, and hopefully expire. That's the goal. Come on, Dixie. Could not be happier right now. Thank you, big fella, for your sacrifice. Wow. Well, I'm a happy bow hunter. Time, patience, perseverance, and some closure to a backyard buck that moved in probably in the last week and a half. Trail camera pics of him. I was in a tree on another property, and he showed up in daylight that night. I opted to get in the blind yesterday morning because the wind was wrong, windows closed, put the decoy out to try and draw a buck in, because so many times they're cruising and I just don't get a chance to slow them down. And he read the script almost too well, and I was able to capitalize with an arrow, but he took a step. I thought I hit my sleeve, and his shot was a little bit back. But we just backed out. We did the thing that everybody can't stand to patiently do and just wait it out. And I got help from friends, help from the dog, and a recovery. And I am absolutely stoked. It would have wore on me as any passionate bow hunter, it does. It just wears on you wondering if a deer lives or dies. And I knew I had a lethal shot. It just was going to take a while. And I am freaking stoked. My first buck with my Hoyt, with the RX-8. I call it my Ferrari. The thing is fast. It's flat. It shoots well. Our new broadheads from REK, they do the trick. I use the FX4. I'm a fixed blade man for now. And I mean, this deer went a little ways, but he's been dead a while. I wish I'd have found him sooner, but I'm glad I found him, and I'm one absolutely stoked, happy hunter.